guys! I don't even know how long it's been since my last vlog, but you remember me, right? The dude who really needs a haircut? So, I have been busy doing stuff, and have not had any chance to vlog at all whatsoever. But I've actually prepared a bit of a list this time around, so I actually have some stuff to talk about, and that I'm not just like drawing blanks in the middle of the video like I usually do, because this time I have like a week and a half, if not longer's worth of stuff that I want to address. So, where to start? I just got back from the Lego store. I went there. Actually, I probably shouldn't say I just got back. I went there on Sunday, so I didn't just get back. But I did go there on Sunday because that's when the street date lifted for the Guardians of the Galaxy sets, and I picked up the other two, the Star Blaster Showdown and the Milano Spaceship Rescue. And the Star Blaster Showdown review is already live on my channel, and it's a really awesome $20 set. It's freaking fantastic, and like I said, the review is up. And, but one thing, we already hit 70,000 subscribers. We just blew past it, and I'm like, what is this on the way there? And then, I was like, I don't have time anymore to make a celebration photo or video, meaning it would be too late by the time I'd be able to finish one, so I grabbed an extra Star Blaster Showdown to give away to you guys. Now, the way this works is head over to the review on this set, the Star Blaster Showdown. Link to my main channel is in the description below. And there on that review, you can post a comment. I have people generally posting about, you know, what they think of the set. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but just post a comment on the video, and I'm going to randomly choose someone on Friday, and I'll contact them then. And yeah, so don't comment on this video trying to get the Star Blaster Showdown. Go and head over to the actual review on my main channel. But yeah, so what is next on my list of glory? Green Arrow. That is a figure that I kind of teased in one of my latest Facebook photos. Because, well, I don't think I mentioned it. I only mentioned it on like Twitter once. I actually started watching Green Arrow. I watched Arrow both seasons, and honestly, I was just procrastinating about it for so long that I'm glad that I finally got around to watching it, because it's a good show, and I understand why people like it and why so many people have been recommending me to watch it. And granted, I've known that it's a good show, and like I said, I just procrastinated about it. But finally, I watched both seasons, and it was enough for me to want to make Arrow, to say the least. Now, obviously, I've already made Slade Wilson here Deathstroke for Batman Arkham Origins, so I honestly do not want to make him again. But what I am making here is this figure. Honestly, I'm not sure if he's going to be ready as soon as some of you guys might think. But Arrow, here he is, my own custom rendition of Arrow, which is still quite a work in progress, and he is very far from being finished, but I'm still pretty happy with it so far. And it's turning out pretty good. I've got the standard thread running through the bow. The detail on the legs is really cool. The painted face with the stubble. It's not really a stubble. It's kind of a beard. But yeah, so Arrow is happening. That's going to be a thing. And I'm really looking forward to finally finishing that minifigure. But in my interest with Arrow, I started to get really interested in what the Flash was going to be about after watching both seasons of Arrow. And so I really like the new look of Flash for this upcoming show that they're going to have on the CW. And I grabbed an extra Flash minifigure that I had, and I started cutting up the lightning bolts to see if I can possibly get them off to where I can make my own lightning bolts in the future, and make my own custom Flash minifigure based on the CW show to go with my Green Arrow minifigure, and that would probably happen like this fall. But yeah, so what happened was, while trying to make a helmet for the Flash, I accidentally ended up making Captain America's new helmet. And I'm not sure if I showed you guys in a vlog or not, but I did start on Captain America's Golden Age suit that he wore at the end of the Winter Soldier. So I honestly was not going to continue with this minifigure. Like, I only had the torso done, and then I just left it in a dusty pile of other unfinished torsos, the disco suit included. And I made this. I sanded off the lightning bolts on the Flash helmet, and then I painted it to be the same color as Captain America's helmet. This happened. I don't know how, but this just kind of happened, and I was so fond with the way that the helmet turned out that I actually ended up making Captain America's new Golden Age helmet instead of what I was actually going for with the Flash. And then I got so excited that I was really happy with the way Captain America's helmet turned out here that I ended up making his legs, and then I added more on his arm, and I made his belt, and I'm going full force with this minifigure because I'm excited about it. That I finally am going through with this minifigure because it's a really cool suit that I wanted to make in tribute to that awesome scene between him and the Winter Soldier at the end. That scene was so cool. But that's really the primary reason why I want to make that suit, just because I love that scene. So yeah, that's happening, and I'm so glad that it is, because I was on the verge of canceling that minifigure because I didn't know what I was going to do for the helmet, and a lot of you guys before recommended me to actually sand the the lightning bolts off of Flash and give it a go for Captain America. I never thought it would work, and then I ended up with this painted head, which it was good for the time, but honestly, I am so glad that I ended up doing this now, because that was one of the main reasons that was preventing me from making Captain America, is I didn't want the head to look exactly like this again. I wanted to have a different take this time around, and honestly, I'm tempted to go back and revisit my stealth suit of Captain America and give him a similar treatment with the helmet and just update his with the the Flash helmet with obviously the this version of the helmet that has the sanded lightning bolts that I ended up using my Ross magic to transform into this. So, yeah, that's awesome, and I'm really glad that's going to be a thing whenever that happens. And when that happens, I'm going to have a showcase of him going up alongside my Alexander Pierce that I actually made after the movie came out. So this is going to be a bit of an outdated figure when I do end up showcasing my Captain America Golden Age suit, but hey, why not? He fits in with Captain America, because it's kind of acting like a spin-off showcase, similar to what I'm doing with Harry and Gwen. And speaking of Harry and Gwen, once again, here's Gwen, almost completely done, but she has been put on the back burner, along with Harry, because, well, the Guardians of the Galaxy sets came out, and I want to get those reviewed. I'm just going to review the Milano Spaceship Rescue, and then I can go back to finishing up Gwen, because Harry's already done. Harry has been done. Honestly, I'm not going to post this to Flickr, because he's just got such a simple outfit. It's just not enough for me to want to post on Flickr, but you guys will see him show up in the showcase with Gwen Stacy, and here's Gwen, like I said, but now I just have to finish the insides of her legs, that area right there and right there. So once that's done, then the showcase will go full force, and I'll get it done, because really the only thing that's stopping me from showcasing them is the Milano Spaceship Rescue. That thing down there needs to be reviewed, and then I can do that. So what else? My list. This is when it comes in handy. Do you understand? The Halo Mock collaboration, Brick Fair, things. That's something I've been working on. I've went to the Lego store. When I was at the Lego store, I got a ton of Pick-a-Brick. I should probably show you that. And it's over here. Move this bag of veggie straws, and you can see I got a bunch of parts for this collaboration mock that I'm working on with my buddy Sean for Brick Fair this year, because obviously now I'm prioritizing that over what I was doing with the Siege of House City, because now the Siege of House City is on hold until I'm able to finish these 3 small green base plates for that. And then once I finish these green base plates, then I will bring the Siege of House City forward again and get working on it again. But until then, I'm working on this jungle section, and you can see it has significantly changed since the last time you saw it, because I got pretty much everything I needed for it, and I'm really happy with the results so far. Obviously, it's very minor, and this minifigure is actually a recovered minifigure from, I think it was 2011 that I made this minifigure. It's a Mark V minifigure. It's crap, but I figured I would throw it in there just for the heck of it, because it was a Halo figure I had lying around. But yeah, this is the jungle section that I'm preparing for that collaborative mock that's going to be displayed at Brick Fair. And then also this, the road that I'm also going to be finishing up pretty soon. Just waiting on some more dark bluish gray 1x8s and 1x6s for that. And then also I have to build an actual building for the mock, which I'm going to start on as soon as I finish the jungle section and the road. So I'm making good time, so that's a good thing with that. And then also, before I drop my phone, I want to mention Josh Brolin has been cast as freaking Thanos. And I'm so excited about that, because Josh Brolin, I think, is a great pick. He's got the look of Thanos, and he's got a great acting capability behind him. So I'm looking forward to that. Freaking Josh Brolin as Thanos, killing all the Avengers in the Avengers 3, man. Yeah, that's going to be freaking awesome. But until then, we're going to have him in Guardians of the Galaxy this year, and that's going to be freaking cool. And, yeah! What else? My beautiful list is saving me this vlog. UCS Slave 1 rumors, that's a thing. There's apparently a UCS Slave 1 coming out very soon, along with the UCS Tumbler, so I'll do my best to review both of those, because they don't seem like they'll be that pricey. Like $200 is different than $300 or $250, so $200 for 2 sets. I think that might be manageable as long as they come out in separate months. So we'll see about that. I'm going to do my best to review those for you guys. You guys know that I haven't been able to review a lot of the bigger sets this year because we're moving and funds are really tight, and that's why the Siege of House City's not making it to Brick Fair. But it will definitely make it to the next Brick Fair and hopefully be finished before this year ends. What else? My beautiful list once again. Episode 7 set photos leaked, and TMZ posted those, and I think Lucasfilm has a lot of suing to do because those weren't supposed to show up yet. We now have seen a prototype, X-Wing, the Millennium Falcon being constructed. I'm probably spoiling that. I apologize. Gosh damn it. But I mean, you guys knew they were going to be in the film regardless. So I apologize for that if you didn't want to hear that. So that's kind of cool. And then we also have some set photos of some like Tatooine, of what appears to be Tatooine. I'm doing more spoiling, aren't I? I'm trying. Okay, well, I'm not really trying, am I, to avoid it? Regardless, it looks pretty cool, and episode 7 looks awesome so far. And yeah, that's a thing. And also, Watch Dogs. A lot of you guys want me to make Aiden Pierce, and I've been watching a walkthrough of it because I'm not going to buy the game. I just want to see what the story is about, kind of like what I did with The Last of Us, to see if it's actually worth making him. It's not. I don't. Honestly, the story has not grabbed me emotionally at all, and that's what really means a lot to me, is when a story grabs me and makes me feel for these characters. Watch Dogs hasn't done that for me at all, and that's just my opinion, and that's enough to prevent me from making Aiden Pierce, unfortunately, because if I don't respect the story, then I'm not going to respect the figure I make for it. And what else? Is my list done? Oh my god. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures. To conclude this vlog, I think this is a good note to end on. The Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures are fantastic, with this absolutely amazeballs Rocket Raccoon minifigure, and not to mention the new and super awesome Star-Lord, and the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures that are going to be included with the Milano Spaceship Rescue. I will be upgrading the Guardians, and I hope they'll be done by the time the Guardians of the Galaxy comes out. I will do my best. I'm going to start working on them very soon once I finish up, Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn, the Captain America, and Green Arrow. And once all that's done, then I'm going to work on the Guardians of the Galaxy and start painting them, similar to what I did with the Avengers in 2012. And obviously, I was not really good back then, but, it's going to be freaking cool, because I'm going to be adding even more detail than there already is to them. And Groot. A lot of you guys have been asking about Groot, and what the heck am I going to do for that? Well, I don't know myself. I'm going to find out. But, yeah, as you all know, Groot is crap, and no one likes this Groot minifigure at all whatsoever. I have him in a sitting pose stance. And honestly, my goal right now is to use the woody legs, the woody arms, and sculpt the rest. I'm going to try. That's my current thought. That is very much, that could change easily, but that's what I'm thinking off the top of my head right now. And other than that, though, it's just going to be some added paint jobs to the rest of the Guardians, and I might change Drax to green, so I might be fully painting a Drax minifigure. So it's quite a project, but I think 2.5 months, I think that's how long we have, is enough time. So I'm going to get working on them very, very soon, and all this is going down. And it's going to be pretty awesome once all this stuff starts coming to a head and I start finishing things, because I'm pretty happy with all the projects that I have going right now, because these minifigures, especially Captain America and Green Arrow, are looking pretty awesome. But other than that, guys, I think that's it for this vlog. I just wanted to talk to you guys for almost 15 minutes, because I haven't vlogged in a while, and I apologize for that, but that's it. I'm going to go. I have a Green Arrow preview that I want to do, and also a Captain America preview as well that I want to get working on to post on the Twitter and the Bookface and the Flickr. So I'm going to go, and I will see you guys later. Where's my cat? He's over there in the darkness. You can't see him, but if I point right there, see that little black splotch that my finger's touching? That's where my cat is. Yeah, I'm not going to have him say goodbye this vlog. I'm just going to go. Okay. Bye!